playing some Hearthstone earlier today, and I had a fairly decent arena run. I managed 9 wins with the Priest. There were a couple of good games, and I figured, hey, why not post one to YouTube for all of you to enjoy? So here's me playing Priest. I didn't actually screenshot the deck list before I lost my third game, but below the bomb lobber is, and I actually wrote it down, if I can find where I wrote it down actually. It is a Mad Bomber, a Silverhand Knight, an Argent Commander, and a Mind Control Tech in the 10 slot. So my late game was fairly decent. Not amazing, but alright. The game is against a Druid, I believe, who had some pretty sick combos for me to contend with.
The light shall bring victory.
So the opening hand here is not that great. So I'm going to toss everything except for the Shredder. I've got the coin, so I'm fairly comfortable keeping the Shredder. Mind Vision's okay, especially when you've got the coin. It guarantees that I won't get the coin with it if I play it on turn 1. And this is a very important part of the match, actually. Yep, Dr. Boom. Turn 1 Mind Vision, Dr. Boom, that's a fairly good deal, I think. I will add that actually in another game against a Warlock, I actually stole Jiraxis through Mind Vision, and that probably won me the game, you know? So I'd say that the Mind Vision has worked out very well for me in this arena run, you know? It's luck, bit of RNG, working in my favour, it's lovely. Now, he could have hero powered and killed my Dark Cultist. I think it was probably a mistake for him not to do that. I'm thinking Fivelin's chosen, but taking a bit of a gamble here, because if he had a keeper, I would be in a spot of bother. I wouldn't be too upset if he'd keep it that, because it'd still be a 3/4, and he wouldn't be able to kill it. Because keeper costs 4 mana. Now he wastes it. Well, doesn't waste. I mean, he uses basically 2 cards to kill this, so I'm pretty happy with that trade. My hand is looking fantastic. You can't ask for much better than this in arena.
Drink with me, friend.
Great. Power Wood Shield for the trade there. Really efficient. And I can drop another Paladin Shredder. Now going through my mind is, you know, turn 7 he's gonna drop Dr. Boom. If I can have sort of 7 mana worth of 7 damage worth of stuff on the board, I can deal with Dr. Boom straight away. Now this really screws me up, this Sunwalker, because I can't kill this efficiently. And look, I'm about to play this Argent Commander, but this sheep has appeared, and I'm like, oh shit, I can't play this now. Because it will just die to the sheep when the sheep explodes, because the sheep does 2 damage to everything. So I'll blow the other one up, and I'm just going to let him trade into it, I think, because, I mean, it's going to be really hard to deal with Dr. Boom now. Because if I could keep the pressure up, he might be reluctant to play it. And if I could wait to turn 10, I could mind control it, but it's just not going to go my way. I was a bit like, shit, what do I do here? And in the end I just pass, because there isn't anything I can do that will work in my favour. I don't think. I mean, if you spot something, let me know. So obviously he's gonna trade here and drop Dr. Boom. Yeah. Luckily, luck is on my side, and I top deck that, so not too shabby. These boom bots, really annoying to deal with. Could potentially wipe my board out. That's ridiculous. Dr. Boom's so powerful.
shall I strike?
I get pretty lucky with the bombs hitting my face. Quite happy with the bombs that hit my face. Now I'm just going to play Dr. Boom myself. With a bit of BM. But his answer to Dr. Boom is pretty good. Druids generally have a hard time with big creatures. They fight big creatures with big creatures. They don't have any removal as such. Naturalized doesn't count. Poison seeds.
Well played.
Was not expecting that. This next play he makes is insane. He's drafted an insane deck, this guy. But what? What? No way. It's ridiculous. It's insane value from those two cards there. So my plays are pretty difficult here because, you know, everything's just gonna die.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I'm gonna make this 6 health. Makes it a bit harder to kill. I mean, he'd have to use all his whips and his hero power to kill that now. And I considered killing that, but it's just gonna put more stats on the boards, and I don't really want that.
Where shall I strike? Stand ready.
Look at that. That's insane. Luckily, I have the mind control to deal with it. All these trees appearing. Yep, I love that, thanks. And I don't bother attacking. It's hard to say who's winning at this point.
Where shall I strike?
Another Druid of the Claw, and then he gives it Taunt. He's running out of cards though. This is pretty good for me. I can kill that 6-2 with the Argent Commander, and then I can actually give it some Velen's Chosen to prevent it being killed by the tree on there. The stupid tree. Makes it 6-6. Pretty beefy. Gonna be hard for him to deal with. Yeah. Trade and heal, pretty standard. I was just looking at that, see which one that was. The reversing switch doesn't really help here. I considered holding that back, but I may as well play it.
Ready to ride.
And from here, the game's pretty much in the bag. There isn't much you can do to come back from this. I'm just going to work on keeping the board clear. Pretty much just sealing the victory. That's pretty good top deck. Not amazing. I mean, I only killed 2 mana worth of stuff for 5 mana, but allows me to go for face. I can make this 4 health, sure. It means I can heal it up to 6 health next turn.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Well played.
Yeah, this guy knows it's over. He's gonna try though. He does keep trying right to the end to get the board back. Uses the Wrath to draw cards. He top decks a Starfall. I can use the reversing switch on this, which will give it +1/+1 stats, makes it a 6/4.
Remember Kel'Thuzad.
And I'll play the Spider Tank as well, just in case he's able to get rid of one of the free frees. Oh, Wrath again. Is he going to draw a card? And it was obviously useless because he concedes. There we go. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I might try and post some more Hearthstone videos in the future.